Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southwood County Recreation Center for tonight's hockey game between the Minnesota Blue Ox and your Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, Hockey TV, and with Civic Media, we are doing a simulcast on 105.5 WIRI. We are proud to bring you tonight's game. Your broadcast team features producer Art Napgezek, technical director Matt Fillmore, and caller tonight Ben Bondrenko, and I'm Mark Lochner doing your play-by-play, and back with us at the WIRI studios is Don Cheeseborough. So tonight's game between the Blue Ox and Riverkings. How are we doing tonight, Ben?
Feeling pretty good.
All right.
Got out there for warm-ups, and I'm already back up in the booth.
Sweet. Good to have you up here. So tonight the Riverkings are on a pretty good winning streak. They won their last four, so they're coming in here on an upswing. They're 20-16-1 on the season. The Blue Ox come into tonight's game 15-20-1. And we'll run through this. They're doing a couple of ceremonial puck drops tonight for some of the local charities, the Boys and Girls Club of Wisconsin Rapids and Liam's Park. So they're doing a couple of local puck drops here. It's always good to recognize the local community. That's something that the Riverkings are really good at. They support the community. The guys that are here in the community, they do a good job. I always hear a lot of good things about them. So
I would say so. Well, we are out there pretty much once, twice a week maybe, going out and doing stuff, helping around the community. You know, we enjoy going out and, helping out.
Yeah, so coming into tonight's game here, we've got the top scorers for the Blue Ox are Tommy Babb, Zach Lamont, Gabriel Myers, Griffin Baroisa, and Mike Abreu. And for the Riverkings, it's Tricarico, Falkai, Capolo, Potter, and Leopard are your top scorers. So those are the guys to watch and listen for in tonight's game. We're getting ready to drop the puck here. So these two teams have not faced each other since last October. So it's been a while since they've played each other. So they're both, I know the Riverkings are a different team than they were last October because they came into the season not ever having played together as a team. And here we go, let's drop the puck, and we are off and running. The Blue Ox dump the puck in down behind the net. Bill Dirham's in goal for the Riverkings. He fielded it there, and Riverkings touch up at center ice, and Tricarico swings it in and intercepted in the slot. And the Blue Ox clear it out and all the way down the ice, and icing will be the call. So off to a start, not really any shots on goal, but 19:39 left in the first period, and we're off and running. The Riverkings are in their white jerseys with blue numbers and the Riverkings logo on the front, and the Blue Ox have a black jersey with blue highlights and white lettering, and face off here comes in. The Riverkings control that. Tricarico's got it down in the corner up to Capolo at the point. He gets it to Potter in the slot. Ooh. And the Riverkings lose.
Yes, he scored!
Tricarico gets a loose puck out in front. The goalie didn't see it. There were a couple of rebounds there. We're looking for a replay here. I know Tricarico got it. Potter had gotten an initial shot.
I believe Hill might have also gotten something off that. Goalie made the first save, then started going down, and after he was down, he kind of was trying to reach for it instead of getting up, and that gave a wide open net for Tricarico. 1-0 Riverkings early.
That is how you wanted to start this game.
That is definitely how you want to start this game, especially since Riverkings and Blue Ox, for those who might not know, the Blue Ox were the team to snap the Riverkings loss streak, like their undefeated streak. That's the word.
Okay. All right, so Capolo's got it now at center ice. Back to action here. He's skating in with it, dumps it back, and the Blue Ox intercept it and dump it back out to center ice. Giving chase, Leopard's going back on defense. He collects the puck, circles around behind the net, and gets it out to center ice. Puck chipped high into the air, and Tricarico's got it. Oh, good defensive play by the Blue Ox player there. It looks like number 29. Puck out in front. Oh, shot deflected high and wide. Puck was laying loose in the slot there.
I think it might have hit off the goalie on the way through and gotten up into the stands.
Yeah. So in goal for the Blue Ox We don't have a lot of prep time before these games. It's Marchese is in goal, number 30 for the Blue Ox. And the face-off here comes back out to center ice. Dubel's got it. He's over, and Dubel's got it back. He gets it to center ice. Blue Ox intercept and take it into the zone. Puck's kind of laying loose. Centering pass, nobody there. The Riverkings collect it, get up. Falkheid's got it coming through center ice. He chips one in. The puck is deflected high and into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 18:23 left in the first period. 1-0 Riverkings on 3 shots. The Blue Ox have yet to get a shot on goal. So face-off here coming up to the stick side of Marchese. And the Riverkings initially won the face-off, but it comes back out to center ice. And Falkheid's got it, trying to do a little stick work and get it into the zone. He does that, and he comes into the face-off circle and tries to put a shot on, deflected wide. Back down around behind the net. And a couple of Blue Ox players are changing in. LaJoy is down there. Dubel is waiting for somebody to free up the puck. Falkheid and LaJoy are in there fighting with number 5 for the New Ox at Sheriff. And Blue Ox are able to clear the zone out to neutral ice, high into the air. And Whitehead goes back and retrieves it for the Riverkings, gets it up to center ice. Falkheid's got it, comes across the blue line. Pass back to LaJoy. The puck deflected back behind the net. And the Riverkings are looking to collect it, get a centering pass, and the try, but it's deflected high into the air, and the Blue Ox are able to get it out of the zone.
I think there's a pad from someone's pants.
I was going to say there's a pad laying down in a face-off circle in the offensive zone for the Riverkings. And the Blue Ox have the puck now. 24's got it. He gets it out to the point, and they dump it back in behind the net. Number 9's got it for the Blue Ox. He gets it up. They're down into the corner, and they dump it back in behind the net. Mayville's got it right now for the Riverkings, and he's going to dump it out to neutral ice and clear the zone. Riverkings are going to get a little bit of a change here. The Blue Ox collect the puck at the red line, dump it in back behind the net, and it cycles all the way around. And Cooper ties up a player. Mayville's got it and loses control of the puck, and the Blue Ox are able to get it back down in behind the net. So Medved's got it now. He bounces it off the glass and out to neutral ice and all the way into the zone. And the Riverkings are able to collect it. Soul gets it down to Mills. Centering pass to Cooper, just missed. He was all alone out in the slot and couldn't connect on the pass. So the Blue Ox get it back out to neutral ice. 24, Gordon's got it, and he dumps it down in behind the net, and he's going to get a change. Leppert's got it for the Riverkings back behind the net. He gets it up to Capolo, who gets it over to Cooper, who just dumps it in on goal. So no icing. Mills is giving chase, gets it back out to Capolo, and the puck gets dumped up behind the Blue Ox net. And they're tied up with Whitehead, or not. And the Blue Ox have it. Blue Ox have it back behind their net, and the Riverkings are going to get a change. Atkins comes out to the ice for the Riverkings, and he puts a check on somebody, and Domini gets a check on somebody. Capolo is giving chase. Yildirim gets it back behind the net, and Capolo gets it up to Domini, and Bagnoli's and Atkins are giving chase for the Riverkings, and it goes back down in behind the net. Bagnoli's got it out to Capolo out at the point, over to Bowman, and he just deflected and just went wide.
I think it might have hit off the top of the goalie's glove.
So Bagnoli's looking to come off the ice. Bob's got it for the Blue Ox. And they chip it in. Glove save, Yildirim, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 14:59 left in the period. Still Riverkings 1, Blue Ox 0. Riverkings have 6 shots on goal. So what do you think so far, Ben?
Well, I think the Riverkings have done a good job keeping the pressure down in the Blue Ox end. After that first goal, they really have been holding possession. Blue Ox so far only with 1 goal, doing a good job keeping that puck and attacking, putting a lot of pressure and forcing them to make mistakes.
Yep, face-off comes off here, and puck goes high over the net over Yildirim. Blue Ox looking to control it in the zone. They get some control. They get it out to the point. They hold the zone at the point. 88's got it, shoots it high, and it hits up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 14:42 left in the period. So we'll have a face-off here coming up to, looks like the glove side of Yildirim. And Potter's in there, and the Blue Ox win it. Shot out in front. There's a screen out in front, and Yildirim stonewalls it. I don't know if he saw that puck, but it hit the stick and hit the pads, and he just put the glove on it and stopped it. So another face-off here coming up to his glove side. The Riverkings are able to win that. Potter gets it, deflects it up and out, and Riverkings are giving chase. Is that Tricarico was giving chase? But the Blue Ox are able to clear the zone, and the Riverkings dump it right back in. Number 5's got it for the Blue Ox, dumps it out. Potter tries to glove it at the blue line, and he does, and he gets it in. But we got offsides. The Riverkings weren't able to clear everybody out of the zone. So stoppage of play with 14:14 left in the first period. All right, so we'll try and keep it on standings-wise and things like that. The Riverkings have a mountain to climb if they want to move up any in the standings. Face-off, Blue Ox collect that and get it out to center ice. All the way across, Clark shoots it all the way across and down behind the net. He tries to put a hit on, and the Riverkings cough up the puck in their defensive zone. The Blue Ox get it out to Abreu at the point. Abreu's got it again, just trying to dump it in down behind the net. Clark's got it back there. Riverkings are trying to pressure him. Falkheid comes away with it and working up. And he's got Bowman working his way across the blue line. Looks to get the Falkheid shot, deflects high up into the air, and and the puck was still loose, but the referee blew the whistle. Stoppage of play with 13:38 left in the first period. That puck was loose in the blue paint, and the referee blew the whistle because he lost sight of it.
Yep.
So face-off here coming up to the stick side of Machezi. And the Riverkings win that. Leopard's got it out at the point, and the puck is deflected high and rings off the rafters.
Heads up.
That one went up and hit the actual ceiling of the building, which is about 40 feet above the ice. So face-off here coming up again. Riverkings win that. Leopard's got it out at the point, and he drives it down in to Bowman in the corner. Puck's loose behind the net, and the Blue Ox are able to chip it and get it out to center ice. Capola's got it. He does a little spin move, dumps it back in. Bowman's got it, but the puck comes back out. And no offsides called. Bowman's got it again. Just tries to dump it down into the corner, and he's still giving chase and pokes it down in deep. Blue Ox collect that and get it out to the point. And Leopard was unable to hold it at the point, but Cupolo's got it. Center ice, he gets it to LeJoy, who gets it to Bowman, back to LeJoy, down in the slot, but the defense was there for the Blue Ox, and they're able to clear the zone. And shoot a puck all the way down in. Yildirim says, I'm just going to glove this and hang on, and we're going to stop play with 12:50 left in the first period.
A little pushing and shoving after the whistle, too. Just a little, make sure you're not touching our goalie here.
Yeah, and that you're going to get that. If you charge somebody's goalie, they're going to step in and say, no, that's enough of that. You are a goalie.
Oh yes, I love when the
face
team
off. Whoa, just bounces over. I think it hit the top of the net.
The crossbar.
Yeah, so Riverkings able to come away with it. McNeish giving chase. He holds the zone right now. It's just kind of a scrum out at the blue line on the far side of the ice. Got 3 Blue Ox there. Pucks come away with it. Leopard's got it for the Riverkings over to Capolo, who passed just a little wide, and the Blue Ox are able to get it at the red line, and they dump it in all the way down in, and Capolo's got it for the Riverkings. Mills dumps it back behind the net. Capolo's got it and across to Leopard. Leopard moves it up, and the Blue Ox are able to intercept, but then Mills intercepts a pass at the blue line, and McNeish is trying to collect it for the Riverkings. He's got it, and he dumps it all the way down in behind the Blue Ox net. Mills is giving chase. He's getting help from McNeish right now. McNeish goes into the corner, trying to tie it up by number 8 for the Blue Ox.
Blue Ox get the puck up, coming up till neutral zone. Puck's coming over on that glove side of Yildirim.
All right, and the Blue Ox collect it, and they get it across to the point here. Number 8, Lamont's got it. He tries shooting it in. It deflects off a Mills skate and goes back behind the net. Blue Ox 92's got it. He dumps it back down behind the number 9. Centering pass in the slot, and the Riverkings, Mills was there for defense. 88 Wallace was trying to get it, so Mills has got it, and he comes in, deflects high over the net. And Bagnoli is able to hold the zone and dump it down in the corner. Atkins is working on it, tries to get one to the slot, and the Blue Ox are able to clear. So the River Kings clear out of the zone and go back in. Atkins is giving chase down behind the net.
Big hit.
And he just has a big hit down into the corner. Leppert's got the puck, and with a little help from the official, and Bagnoli with a little dodge move, somebody was lining him up for a check, and he just dotted and centering pass to Atkins, and was that Dubel that came in from the line change and did a really good job to hold the zone.
Did a good job keeping the zone and dumping it right back down into the Blue Ox end.
So now they're able to clear it to center ice, and then the River Kings dump it back in. Tricarico gets a touch up, and the River Kings are trying to hold. Potter's got it, gets it over to Dubel at the point, looking at a shot, blocked by Olstein, and the Blue Ox, the River Kings are able to collect the puck. Tricarico tries a centering pass, intercepted by the Blue Ox, and they'll bring it out of the zone through neutral ice. Babb dumps it all the way down in and gives chase, and he gets it to number 40 for the Blue Ox. Puck hits off the side of the net. Wraparound, stuffed by Yildirim. Now Tricarico comes around and bringing it up. We got a 3-on-2 coming through neutral ice. Hill and Potter. Hill with it in the slot, but the puck slides all the way down into the corner, unable to get a shot on goal. 9:31 left in the period, 1-0 River Kings. So the Blue Ox now clear it out of the zone. Potter intercepts it at neutral ice and is trying to get it in, gets it into Tricarico. Tricarico with a neat little move. Just wide. River Kings putting more pressure on here, and the Blue Ox are leaving a lot of pucks just up over the top of the net, leaving a lot of pucks loose in the slot. Potter's got it at the top of the face-off circle, trying to work it around down in behind the net now. And looking for a centering pass. He's got it. Shot. Hill gets a good shot, and Hill gets dumped. And the Blue Ox are able to change, and Abreu's got it now, bringing it into the zone for the Blue Ox. Shot, save Yildirim. And Potter's got it now for the River Kings, being pestered by a couple of Blue Ox in the River Kings defensive zone, looking for Hill and can't see the number on the other player there for the River Kings. They're trying to clear it out, and shot deflected.
Blocked by Mayville.
Yeah, Mayville had it out at the point. Goal!
Good tip.
Yeah, good deflection there. So, shot from the point, and the Blue Ox are able to put one in the back of the net. We're going to take a peek here. I didn't catch the number.
Blue Ox do a good job keeping that puck, getting it back down towards the net with a good tip by Abreu.
Yeah, 71 Abreu with the tip, and just up over the stick side. So we're all tied up at 1-1 with 8:18 left in the first period. So face off here at center ice, won by the River Kings. Falkheid's got it, brings it across the blue line, deflected high and up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 8:10 left in the period. Wow. So there lots of end-to-end action and some good pressure on both sides, and we're tied up 1-1. Face off here, won by the River Kings. Leopard dumps it down in behind. Bowman's giving chase back behind the net, unable to control, and the Blue Ox. Turnover. Falkheid gets it. Falkheid got the turnover. The puck came off the boards right in the face-off circle. He just turned through it at the net, and
Marchese with a good save on the glove.
Marchese with a really good glove save. So face-off coming up here with 7:59 to his glove side in the River Kings offensive zone. Falkeyes in the face-off circle with Cheney for the Blue Ox, one of the assistant captains for the Blue Ox. And the face-off is kind of loose and dumped behind the net, and the Blue Ox come away with it. All the way down, Blue Ox Clark's got it. He's coming in one-on-one and gets a centering pass, unable to control it in the slot, and it slid harmlessly through the slot, and the Blue Ox dump it down in. Blue Ox are putting a lot of offensive pressure on, and the River Kings Capolo's got it back behind the net and dumps it up and around, and the Blue Ox are holding the zone. And they've got it in the face-off circle, so try a centering pass, nobody home. Bowman's got it for the River Kings, and the puck comes out of the zone, gets it up to LaJoie, and it comes in on Marchese, and he just covers it up. We'll have a stoppage with 7:15 left in the first period.
Definitely seems like the Blue Ox have woke up a little bit from that early start in the game. They have been doing a good job keeping a lot of pressure, getting that puck back down into the River Kings zone. Draws one by the Blue Ox. Scherf picks it up, tries to make a stretch pass, but it's stopped. The Old Durham has to go back and retrieve it.
All right, so Gordon's got it now tries a centering pass. Doesn't get through. The River Kings defense is equal to that, and they bring it out. Mills has got it through neutral ice and dumps it all the way down in deep. So Mills is still giving chase. He's got Cooper back there, centering past to Soul all by himself in the slot. Puck box up in the air. Oh, nobody can clear it.
Still loose.
Oh, that puck was loose, and the River Kings just couldn't get a decent stick on it. And Mills gets it now and dumps it all the way back in around behind the net. River Kings Capolo is able to hold it into the zone. And the Blue Ox, Cooper is giving chase, and the Blue Ox are able to clear. Capolo, nifty move at the blue line, comes in, shoots, post! Oh, he rings the post. Marchese got a little bit of it, and it deflected, just caught the post and went wide.
Just got enough of it so that way it would deflect right into that post.
The River Kings now have the puck at the blue line. They're trying to get it into the zone. The puck bounces high in the air. Hill's trying to... No, it would have been a hand pass if somebody else would have touched the puck, so the Blue Ox have it now. Bab's got it moving through center ice, comes into the zone, looking for some support, but Potter comes away with it for the River Kings. Tricarico's got it, comes back across to Potter, dumps it in, and the Blue Ox intercept the puck and take it back down behind their own net. 5:39 left in the period. 1-1's our score. Leopard tries to hold it in at the zone, and the Blue Ox come away with it and coming through neutral ice, 2-on-2. Oh, good poke check by Capolo. And then the Blue Ox collect the puck and get a shot on net. Yildirim with the save. Capolo's got it now, and Blue Ox deflect it. Potter's got it at neutral ice, bringing it into the zone. Looks shot, saved by Marchese, and he hangs on with 5:14 left in the period. So we have a stoppage of play, and face-off will be coming up here to Marchese's glove side. Yeah, that's it. That's what I meant to say.
One of those sides.
Yeah, one of the sides. I got two choices, glove or stick. And it's a 50-50 swap. So
well, if it's not one, it's the other, right?
Yeah, River Kings win the face-off and get it back behind the net. Looking for a centering pass, deflects. Oh, just slides through the slot and nobody home. So the River Kings collect it back behind the net. Domini's back there with it right now, comes away with it, looking for a centering pass. Marchese gets a stick on it and keeps it from going through the slot. And the River Kings are able to hold the zone. Domini still has it in the zone, and then it pops out, and the Blue Ox collect it at neutral ice. Abreo's got it. And he comes up across the red line and just dumps it down in deep. Dubel's back there trying to collect it for the River Kings. The puck gets deflected up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 4:36 left in the first period. So shots on goal, 15 for the River Kings, 7 for the Blue Ox, and the number that counts, it's 1-1. So the River Kings got off to that quick start with that goal within the first minute, but Blue Ox were able to stem that tide and come in with face-off here to the stick side of Durham, the River Kings win that draw, and they're coming through. Bowman's got it, and he dumps it in.
Oh, gets stripped.
And we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Blue Ox. And the River Kings are trying to get an extra attacker out here and trying to collect the puck. Falkide he just flipped one at the net. And there was a screen out front, and I don't think Machezi ever saw it. It finds stick side.
Bowman got taken down after the play too. Well, I think
so we're going to, as of right now, we'll make sure here there's a goal on the board for the River Kings, and we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Blue Ox, so the River Kings should go on the power play, but we'll make sure everything's all settled in here. We don't get.
Yep, we got a trip on the Blue Ox here.
2 minutes tripping. So 4:19 left in the first period. And the captain for the Blue Ox is having a discussion as to who it's going to be. We're looking for
number 4.
Number 4 or
Myers,
number 5. I'm not sure which one.
Thinking of some number with a 4. Oh, there he is. He's on the far side of the bench.
Oh, he was trying to hide down by the sticks.
I think he might have been trying to tie his skate, but
he was on the far side of the bench, as far away from the penalty box as you could get. But they're like, no, you're coming with us. So Myers is going to have 2 minutes for tripping at the 4:19 mark. So goal counts. The River Kings were able to get the extra attacker out there, and let's see if they can double up on this power play now with 4:19 left. Face off here at neutral ice. Falkide's out there with Gordon for the Blue Ox, and the River Kings win the face off, and are on the power play now. Falkide with the goal. He's got the puck going in on net. He just doubled up.
Within a span of a minute.
A minute? It's more like, it wasn't even 20 seconds. Yeah. Just, a minute 44 left on the power play, so it was,
just over
16 seconds.
15, yeah, just over. He does an excellent move carrying that puck into that far end of the Blue Ox zone, then cuts straight across right through that middle and slides it right past the goalie. Excellent move by Falkide, and we are at a 3-1 lead for the River Kings.
Well, that's how you answered. This was looking pretty even. The Blue Ox were coming to play, and they put 2 on the board in 16 seconds. That's a really good answer by the River Kings. So they win the face-off here. Capolo's got it back behind the River Kings net, and he dumps it back around to Leppert. Falkide with the goal, and Blue Ox intercept the pass and coming in on net, and they're trying a centering pass. Durham had his pad down good, and it deflected off and all the way out of the zone. So Blue Ox have it at center ice. Capolo intercepts that, and then the Blue Ox take it right back. Bagnoli's got it, and he's trying to keep it out of the zone, and the River Kings dump it all the way down in, and we're going to have icing. Yep. I wasn't sure if they were going to. Well, they didn't have time at the rink to announce the penalty because they were announcing the goal. And the goal on the power play happened so fast. So we're going to have a face-off here with 3:22 to the stick side of Yildirim in the River Kings defensive zone. The River Kings fighting with it. Nobody wants the puck, and now the Capolo comes away with it for the River Kings. It sat there for a little while.
I think Leppert stepped on the puck as it was trying to squeeze to the middle.
And that would make you go down. Oh, River Kings have it. Atkins got it deflected high. Machez with the save. And Bagnoli's back there behind it with Atkins. He gets taken off the puck, and the Blue Ox come away with it and clear the zone.
Good hit by
Lamont's got it. He's going to have to circle back. He had somebody coming with him, and they crossed into the zone too fast. So,
Atkins is
going to get called for tripping. It was knee. He didn't take it out with the stick.
We'll see. I thought I saw the ref call a trip.
Yeah, he called the trip.
He might change it to a knee.
Yeah, he's just
calls
just
it for a
sticking with straight up tripping with 2:46 left. That's not what you really want to do when you just scored 2 goals in 16 seconds to go up.
No,
now you put the Blue Ox on the power play.
Especially after Riverkings get a power play goal of their own. That really shows how important staying disciplined is.
So the face-off won by the Blue Ox. They control the puck out at the point. 18 Shiner's got it. Rebound left out front. Rebound shot. Save. Yildirim. And the puck is loose down in the corner now. The Blue Ox come away with it, and they get it all the way out to the point. 21's got it out there, and he gets it down into the corner to 71, your goal scorer. Shot, save, rebound out front, off to the side. And Leopart's pestering him in the corner. The Blue Ox come away with the puck.
Well,
Leopard loses the stick, but he picks it back up. Blue Ox have it out at the point. 21's got it, and he gets it across. Oh, good save. Yildirim with the deflection. Abreu's got it back up to the point. Abreu's down, back out to the point, and down into the corner at the face-off circle. They're just playing, and he shoots it high and wide, and Capolo comes away with it, deflects it up off the glass and out of the zone. Abreu's got it and gets it across. Are there 2 Abreu's? Yeah, there are. 71 and 21.
Interesting.
Okay. And the Blue Ox have the puck. They've got it out at the point. Barassa's got it. He skates it down in behind the net. And the Riverkings, Capolo's trying to pressure, but Barassa's got it, and he tries to dump it in. Capolo's just going to try and tie it up here. Minute 15 left in the period, 29 seconds left on the penalty to the Riverkings, Atkins, and the Blue Ox come away with it. They're putting good pressure on here. Barassa's got it, and he cycles it back out to Lamont at the point. He's at the top of the face-off circle. Puck bounces. Loose.
Save by
loose.
Loose.
The puck is loose yet, and it gets behind the net, and Yildirim comes away with it.
And the net comes off.
Net comes off to mooring.
Yildirim tries pushing off. How did that not go in?
I do not know. That puck was bouncing around for what seemed like forever for us, which means it was probably like a year for Yildirim sitting there with that puck bouncing around loose in the blue paint.
As a goalie, you're just praying that one just doesn't hit the right spot and goes in.
I think the key was that it was bouncing and nobody could get a stick on it. It was just bouncing. 4 seconds left on it. Blue Ox collect the puck out at the point, get it across to the far point, to the top of the face-off circle. Then Blue Ox and Bowman's trying to push it out of the zone, and Mills is able to clear it for the Riverkings.
Mills is taken out.
Mills got his stick or his skates taken out from underneath him. And Blue Ox come into the zone. They've got somebody in the face-off circle, flings it off the post. And the Riverkings come away with it. Mills has got it now, joined by Leopard in the chase. And Mills nifty
nice move.
And the deflection out front, saved by Machezi. Falkite's got it, shoots it in, bouncing puck over to the face-off circle, cleared off to the boards. Blue Ox have it right now, and they dump it out, and the Riverkings hold the zone. Leopart's got it, across. Falkite, looking for his third.
He was looking for the natural 2 games in a row.
Yeah, the period just expired as he got the shot off. So that's the end of the first period. Riverkings 3, Blue Ox 1. Really good, lots of action. 19 shots on goal for the Riverkings, 12 shots for the Blue Ox. So for WIRI studio listeners, we're going to send you back to Don Cheeseboro, and we'll be back for hockey in, it looks like, about 15 minutes. Let's go with that. Sweet. All right, looks like we're getting ready to drop the puck here. So second period is the long change. The Riverkings are going to be going from right to left on your radio dial, and the face-off is won by the Blue Ox, and they dump it all the way down in behind the net. Yildirim's back there, comes out of his net, dumps it around. Tricarico's got it for the Riverkings, tries to chip it up the hill. He's got it at central ice, takes it in across the blue line. Tricarico at the point blast, good glove save. So 19:42 left in the period. We have a stoppage of play, and we'll have a face-off coming up in the offensive zone for the Riverkings. To Machezi's, the Riverkings collect the puck. Shot just deflected wide. Tricarico's got it, and he dumps it out to the point. Leopart's got it deflected.
I think it might have got tipped on the way by Hill.
Hill tipped it in the slot. And Hill's fighting for it in the corner. And Potter, I think, is back there with him. And the Blue Ox come away with it and bring it out of the zone and get it to neutral ice and dump it all the way down in. Yildirim, the puck bounced off the back wall and came out in front of him, so he just gloves it, and we'll have a stoppage of play with 19:15 left in the first period.
Smart move. He saw one of the Blue Ox players cutting, trying to get right back at that rebound that banked off the wall.
So face-off here coming up to Yildirim's glove side. And that's won by the Blue Ox out to the point. Dumps it down in deep, and the puck goes behind the net. Capolo's got it for the River Kings, and the Blue Ox actually take it away. Come around, centering pass, intercepted by Falkite in the slot. Then he circles back around behind the net, gets it to Bowman all the way across, and LaJoie's got it at center ice, joined by Capolo, and they dump it down in. So the Blue Ox get it back behind the net and try to get the puck cleared out, and the River Kings centering pass intercepted by the Blue Ox, and they come out to neutral ice. Abreu's got it. The goal scorer so far comes it in, and the puck slides behind the net, and the River Kings come away with it. Bowman gets it and dumps it out to neutral ice, still has the puck, intercepted off of his stick by number 4 Myers, and then LaJoie takes it away and dumps it in all the way around behind the net. And Falkite's got it for the River Kings up to the point at Leopard. Falkite's got it moving to the top of the slot. Deflected. Oh, just deflected wide. Capolo's got it. Deflected rebound. And the Blue Ox are able to clear. So the Blue Ox get it down behind the River Kings net. And the River Kings are able to take it. Leopard tries to get the puck up to Falkite at center ice, and he does get it to Bowman. He's joined by LaJoie, but they call offsides.
Very close. I think LaJoie lifted his back leg up as he thought the puck was over, and they just called him off.
Yep. So stoppage of play with 17:55 left in the second period. River Kings 3, Blue Ox 1, and gonna have Cooper in the face-off circle for the River Kings, and Blue Ox win the draw and bring the puck through neutral ice, shoot it down in on net, and saved by Yildirim. Dubel's got it for the River Kings, chips it up to Solo. There's your buddy that you said you lives by River Kings. Have it 3-on-1. Mills has got it. He comes in. Score! He goes stick side. Found the hole. Yep, found the hole below the blocker and above the pad. And he lights the lamp with 17:36 left in the second period to make it 4-1 River Kings.
Mills does a good job on that play. He takes a look, picks his head up, looks towards that goalie. He opens his stick up, and then at the very last minute, closes it in, and then makes a nice, excellent shot, pointing that toe right into that empty spot of that net.
We had a really good view of it. So face-off already, and here back to hockey. Cooper, face-off is won by the Blue Ox, and they bring it into the offensive zone and dump it in behind the net. And I believe the net came off the mooring. Yep.
You might need a.
Yildirim just tried to swipe that puck back behind the net, and
I think they might need to push the pegs in a little bit, give a little oomph to them.
Yeah, he didn't touch it much. So face-off coming up to the stick side here, and the puck comes in, deflected back behind the net. Blue Ox get it, and he's looking for a centering pass, shoots it across the side of the net, and comes out to the point, held in by the Blue Ox, dumped all the way around. Cooper and Dubel are giving chase, and Mills has it, and he dumps it out to center ice. So clears the zone, and the Blue Ox collect it, intercepted by Mills at center ice. He's looking and coming across. Is he looking for number 2? Oh, Cooper open on the back door, backhand just wide. He was open on the back door and couldn't get the puck to settle down on his stick. So the Blue Ox take it back behind their net, and Cooper deflects it with his skate, and now he collects it with his stick and dumps it back down in, and the Blue Ox collect it behind the net. So the puck comes all the way out to center ice. Mayville's got it for the River Kings, and he dumps it into the zone, and the Blue Ox collect it and go face-off to circle. The face-off circle out to neutral ice, and Medved fell down, so the Blue Ox are coming into the zone looking for a centering pass and couldn't connect on the pass.
Broken up by Medved. Excellent job getting a stick in the lane.
And the puck does not want to touch a stick right now. There are all kinds of people skating around. They're having a hard time collecting it. So the Blue Ox have it now back in the face-off circle. Shot high and wide. And it comes out to the blue line. Deflected by the Riverkings. Blue Ox have it at the face-off circle. And they shoot it in on net. Save Yildirim. And the Riverkings are coming out. You got Bagnoli with Atkins with him. He's trying to come in on that save.
What a save.
The Bagnoli with a beautiful backhand pass from the corner out into the slot, and Atkins was waiting there for a one-timer. And if he gets it 6 inches higher, it's a goal. But
man, as a goalie, you got to appreciate that. He had to stretch out a little bit there just to try and make that save. That was an excellent pass from Bagnoli to Atkins, and goalie just made a better save.
Yeah, that was a beautiful save by McChesney. I'll get Marchesi. I will get that.
We'll get it.
Correct, I'll get that.
We'll get it.
All right, so face-off comes out of the zone, and the Blue Ox collect that, and the puck is loose at center ice. Collected by the Blue Ox. 40's got it, and he gets it across. Shot, glove saved by Yildirim. Puck's loose, and the Riverkings come away with it. Dumped all the way back in by the Blue Ox. Yildirim goes back behind the net and coughs up the puck, and he's out of his net, and they get out front. Goal!
Unfortunate play. Yildirim tries to play the puck, and I think he didn't get enough of it, and it went right to a Blue Ox player. And then they get that puck down behind the net, pass out, and Yildirim didn't have his stick ready to make a 5-hole save, and it slips right on through in between the wickets.
Yep, so Blue Ox get on the board here with 15-12 left in the second period. Riverkings 4, Blue Ox 2, and we come to a face-off circle out at center ice. I didn't quite catch the number on that. We'll have to listen to the rink announcer for who gets credit for that goal.
Scored by number 92, Chase Mann. He was assisted by number 14.
Chase Mann,
number 92. So back to play here. The Blue Ox have it already in the offensive zone, intercepted by the Riverkings, but now the Blue Ox have the puck, and they're backbound behind the net, and they get it out to the point. Held in, shot, save, rebound, and the puck's loose in the slot. And shot comes in, kind of a knuckleball comes in. Yildirim with the gloves, able to keep that from going top into the corner, and we have a stoppage of play with 14:39 left in the second period.
Yeah, and those little knuckle pucks are a little dangerous there. Those have a real good potential of taking a weird bounce or hopping the wrong way.
Face off won by the Riverkings, and then the puck gets deflected up and out of the zone and up and out of play, and we'll have a face off here with 14:35 left in the period to the glove side of Yildirim. Falkite in the face off circle, won by the Blue Ox. And they're able to chip the puck in. Puck's bouncing through. LaJoie's got it, gets it out to Falkite at center ice. Intercepted by the Blue Ox and dumped back into the zone. Intercepted by Bowman. Falkite's got it, but the Blue Ox hold the zone right at the point, and then Falkite gets it and gets it out to Bowman, joined by LaJoie. LaJoie's got it backhand, deflected by number 5 for the Blue Ox. The Riverkings collect the puck, and then the Blue Ox intercept the pass and chip it out of the zone. Bowman's got it at neutral ice. Nifty little move there, and he gets it across to Falkite, but Falkite had to stay onside, so he wasn't able to get to it. So
no ice.
No icing. The puck comes around. The Blue Ox collect it.
Wonder if the ref thought
save.
It tipped off of one of the River King players.
So LaJoie's got it at center ice, joined by Bowman and Falkite. Falkite in the top of the slot. The puck's deflected up over the net. Blue Ox have it back behind their net, and they get it out. Falkite holds it in the face-off circle. It has it taken off his stick, and the Blue Ox come back the other way through neutral ice. Shot all the way in on net, and Yildirim with the save, plays it with the stick and gets it out to LaJoie at center ice, and he dumps it all the way down in. Riverkings get a change. So the puck is shot all the way down, and we have icing is waved off.
Neil Durham came out of the net.
Yep.
That's why icing was waved off.
So shot deflected by Mayville. He's down in the corner fighting for the puck, and Shaner's got it and deflected out in front. Loose puck out in the slot. Riverkings are playing with danger here, and the Blue Ox score again, leaving the loose puck out in center ice, and the Blue Ox put one in the back of the net, and it is 4-3 Riverkings. 12:42 left in the second period.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the defenseman of the Riverkings. He's got to try and box him out, lift his stick, do something to get that puck off of him, and the player for the Blue Ox just does a nice little move, getting a nice backhand shot up to that top corner of the net.
The Blue Ox are putting a lot of offensive pressure on right now. The Riverkings seem like they're kind of back on their heels, so breathing some life. They had a 4-1 lead, and now it's 4-3, and the Blue Ox collect the puck at center ice, and they chip it down in, but Lamont's giving chase. Capolo's got it, turnover, and the Blue Ox intercept that puck. They must have come up with something. The Riverkings are able to pop it out of the zone and get it to neutral ice. They've been really aggressive back behind the net.
They must have saw something that they liked during.
So the Blue Ox have it and chip it down into the corner, and the Riverkings are able to clear it out to neutral ice. And the Blue Ox collect the puck and dump it back down in. The Riverkings are collecting the puck there, and they get it up to Mills, who dumps it out to center ice. And the Blue Ox collect the puck and dump it back in. Yildirim goes back behind his net, stops it. Capolo's got it, and the Riverkings are getting it at center ice here as Mills coming up through across the blue line, looking for some support, deflected high.
Ooh.
And just get a chip.
Took a weird bounce off the stanchion.
The puck is collected by the Blue Ox here, and they're coming across the red line here at neutral ice. And Capolo intercepts that. He's got McNeish and Hill. Joined him on the rush and taken off the puck, and the Blue Ox collect it back behind their net. Blue Ox have it at center ice. They bring it across and intercepted by Hill. Has it, gets it up to Potter, trying to get back behind the, dump it in behind the net, and the Blue Ox collect it back there. And the puck comes all the way down, and we have an icing call with 10:53 left in the second period. Riverkings 4, Blue Ox 3. We can take a breath. That was a lot of action.
Just for that little bit of time. The Riverkings need to try and control the puck more in their zone. It looks like they're just kind of tossing it. They need to do a good job of controlling it, giving nice, easy passes up to their players.
So face-off here coming up in the offensive zone. Puck's deflected down into the corner, and the Blue Ox cycle it all the way around. Whitehead trying to hold it in, but the puck comes out to neutral ice. Rosenberg giving chase for but Dubel intercepts it for the Riverkings and dumps it all the way back in their own behind the net. Blue Ox collect it there, chip it off the glass and out to neutral ice. Whitehead's giving chase for the Riverkings, and he's got it and bounces it behind the net to Dubel. And the Riverkings are able to collect it. Potter's got it coming across the red line. Breaks into the zone across the blue line. Toe drag, and puck is taken off of his stick and dumped down into the corner. The Blue Ox have it now coming back up through neutral ice. Potter's got it, chips it to Tricarico, and the puck is loose in neutral ice, and the Blue Ox are able to dump it back down in. 9:58 left in the period. Capolo is back there for the Riverkings, and the Blue Ox have it out front, loose
save by Yildirim.
Good save by Yildirim. Wallace has got it now, shot, save. The Blue Ox hit, that was a really good scoring chance there, high quality.
Yep.
The Blue Ox player came out from the corner, nobody picked him up, and he was moving across the slot, and Yildirim stayed right with him and stonewalled it.
He did a great job just moving ever so slightly enough so that way he could keep that puck right in between his chest.
Face-off won by the Blue Ox, shot deflected high into the netting, and we have a stoppage of play with 9:42 left in the period. Face-off here is going to be the Yildirim's glove side, and looks like Falkhide's in there for the River Kings, and LaJoie comes away with the puck, gets it to Bowman, coming up through neutral ice, and they dump it down in and give chase. Bowman gets the puck back behind the net, dumps it back to LaJoie, chips it to Falkhide, trying to get it out to the point at Leppert. Leppert dumps it back down in, LaJoie giving chase, Falkhide giving chase, and the Blue Ox are able to collect the puck and get it out to neutral ice. Abreu's got it, slides in on net.
Good poke by Yildirim.
Good poke check by Yildirim, yep. And Capolo's got it and gets it up to center ice, but the Blue Ox are able to intercept that and control the puck in their defensive zone. Bowman's giving chase, and LaJoie also, and LaJoie is able to pick the puck and hold the zone, and the Blue Ox then take it away. Coming up through neutral ice, and they come in, shot, save, rebound out there, bouncing puck, and Bowman's able to clear it down behind the net. Bowman's got it for the River Kings, gets it up to Capolo. He's got Bagnoli trailing him, and he's going to try and look for a pass in the slot, and unable to connect on the pass, and the River Kings collect the puck at central ice. Leppert's got it now, tipped by Bowman, but just weakly goes into the zone, and then able to clear it all the way out to the Blue Ox, and they've got coming across the blue line. Clark's got it, trying to use his body as a shield, but gets the puck down into the corner, and the Blue Ox control it up at the point. Abreu's got it, deflected by Atkins, chipped high into the netting, and a stoppage of play with 8:10 left in the period. And a little pushing and shoving going on in front of the River Kings goalie. Yildirim kind of skated away from it, and the referee stepped in, and
looks like that's Clark for the Blue Ox, who is giving a little push and shove to Kupalo.
Okay. So we'll have a face-off here coming up to the glove side of Yildirim. Yildirim's getting ready. Bagnoli's got the face-off, and the Blue Ox collect the puck, and then Bagnoli gets it back. Atkins has it, chips it out to Dubel. He shoots, moving in, and the puck deflected high behind the netting, or behind the goal. So River Kings are giving chase here. The puck goes all the way down in. Capolo's got it. And the puck comes all the way out to Atkins at the red line. Bagnoli's got it with Leppert and Dubel with him, and then the puck is intercepted. Dubel intercepts the puck.
Yeah,
or Dominy, not Dubel. Sorry about that. He tried to pass over to Atkins, and the puck goes in behind the net. So the River King, Potter intercepts the puck at the blue line.
Good hand-eye coordination by Potter to get the River Kings power play.
Yep, Potter just drew a tripping penalty.
Gave him an old hack and slash. Might give him another year for pushing Potter into the goal. We'll have to see. But
it'll be a tripping penalty for sure.
Gave him an old slash like back in the old days with wooden sticks.
Shaner for the Blue Ox going in, and the referee is talking to him.
Just the one, it seems.
Just the 2 minutes for tripping. Or slashing. Okay, slashing.
Gave him an old hack and whack like in the old days. They just two-hand right across the hands, I believe.
Okay. And fixing the netting down here behind Marchesi. And the face-off's coming up to his stick side. Falkheid for the River Kings is in the face-off circle. And the puck gets cleared all the way down by the Blue Ox. Yildirim comes out, leaves it for Capolo. 7:11 left in the period. And the River Kings are coming up on a rush here. Falkheid's got it, brings it into the zone, comes in through the shot. Rebound, saved by Marchesi, and the rebound. The River Kings are able to hold the puck down and then taken away. Blue Ox have a 2-on-1, short-handed. Lamott's coming in. He's looking to shoot.
Saved by
Yildirim.
He had to make the splits on that save.
Yeah, he's got his skates post to post, and he's not moving. And the puck was just trapped underneath his pad. The puck That was a really good save.
I think it also got blocked a little bit by Kupalo on the way through, and I think Yildirim was trying to.
So we're going to have a face-off here, 6:46 left in the period. The Riverkings are able to come away with that, and they dump it out of the zone. But they're on the power play, the Riverkings are, so they don't want to just be dumping the puck. They want to try and get something together here and try and get a run. It's Falkide back to Kupalo, and they've got the puck at neutral ice. And Falkide's got it with Bowman in the top of the slot, unable to control the puck. He's got Kupalo out at the blue line. Over to
Hill.
Back to Kupalo, to Hill to Falkide. Shot say
I think it hit off a Hill.
Yeah.
He's feeling it a little bit too off that shin pad.
Yeah, he's coming. He stayed on the ice. Kupalo dumps it in, net back behind the net. Back up to Bowman. Shot.
Tipped on the way through by
save.
Hill.
So 5:52 left in the period, 31 seconds left on the slashing penalty to Shaner for the Blue Ox. And Riverkings 4, Blue Ox 3. We're here in the second period here, and see if the Riverkings can answer one of those goals that came out. So Turcarico, shot, save.
That's a heavy shot from Chikarico. He's got a pretty strong shot on that one time.
Yep. Well, put the puck on net. Good things happen. So LaJoie in there for the face-off circle. Atkins has it for the Riverkings. Looking for a centering pass. Circles around behind the net. Looks around to get out to Turcarico at the point. Over to Leppert. Dumps it down in. Back out to Leppert. Turcarico, here's that one-timer, blocked by number 14 for the Blue Ox. Leppert's got it now for the Riverkings out at the red line. And he's being pestered, and he's trying to get the puck. Both teams full strength, penalties over. And the Riverkings get it, shot, deflected down into the corner. Turcarico's got it. Shot just wide. Atkins has it over, and he dumps it back down in behind. Dubel's got it back. I screwed that up again, didn't I? Domini. So the Blue Ox have it now. One of your goal scorers for the Blue Ox dumps it down in behind the net. And the Blue Ox are able to collect. Shot deflected wide. And the Riverkings are able to...
The ref's going to call him, but I think that was an unintentional hit. I don't think Domini intended to hit him there, but
that was really weird. But the Blue Ox now they've got a man advantage. So what I saw there, it looked like the Riverkings player had his back to him.
He did. He had his back turned. He was trying to open and catch that puck and collided with the player. And I think that should be an incidental contact, but it.
So Domini's going into the penalty box, and we'll see if we're getting it. Are they going to call interference, or what are they calling?
Well, we'll see here as we're trying to get the penalty figured out here.
Because the Blue Ox player looked like he came from behind. They're calling interference. The Blue Ox player came from behind and took his legs out from underneath him. But, well,
unfortunate, but
it doesn't matter what we think. The Riverkings are going to have to kill off a 2-minute penalty here with a 4-3 lead with 4:28 left in the second period. Shots are even at 28 apiece. And the face-off coming to the stick side of Yildirim. So the Blue Ox win the face-off. And Lamont's got it. He circles around back out to the point. And Lamont's got it in the face-off circle. He's looking for an opening, looking for a centering pass. Shot deflected high and bounces behind the net. Leppert gives it, Lamont's got it back for the Blue Ox, and he gets it out to number 4 Myers at the point. Myers has got it, and he skates down into the face-off circle. They switch plays, shot, rebound, goal. Number 70 was standing out in front for the Blue Ox, Dylan Smith. and he got the rebound, and he backhanded it right past Yildirim after Yildirim made the initial save, and we are tied at 4 apiece with 3:56 left in the second period.
I think that might have hit off of Yildirim's glove and bounced back out towards the open area there for Smith, but he gets a, he boxes out the River King players, gets to that puck, and River Kings need to make sure that they're pushing the Blue Ox players out, keeping them away from that front of the net.
So we're back to action here. Face off at center ice, controlled by the Blue Ox. Nothing's going to be easy in this league. These teams are all pretty evenly matched. No matter what the records are,
any given day, anyone can catch fire.
So the River Kings dump the puck high into the air out in the neutral ice, collected by the Blue Ox. Cheney's got it.
Myers gives LaJoy a couple hacks.
And the Blue Ox dump it in behind the net. Capolo's got it for the River Kings. He bounces it off the sideboards, held in at the point by Clark. He's in the face-off circle, shot, rebound. The puck was bouncing through the slot, and the River Kings are able to dump it back in down behind the net. Leopart's got it now up to Bowman, who gets it all the way up to central ice.
Got 2-on-1.
2-on-1. LaJoy is unable to get the puck through to Falkheid, and the puck goes off back behind the net. And the Blue Ox collect it there, and that was almost looked like an elbow, but no call, and the Blue Ox collect the puck, and they're bringing it down into the zone, intercepted by the River Kings. And Falkheid's got it now for the River Kings, and then gets it over to LaJoy. To Kupalo, comes across, shot, good save.
Oh, still loose in the middle.
Loose in the, I don't know.
It's in the glove of 17 for Blue Ox.
So stoppage of play with 2:31. River Kings had a good look at it. Good pad save by Marchesny. I have a neighbor that's named McChesney, and that's why I have to stop, because it's too similar, and I keep wanting to go there with it, so I stop myself. So face off here, coming up to the glove side of Marchesi, and the puck goes down into the corner, and the Blue Ox collect it there and go back behind the net.
It's like Domini and Dubo, right?
Yeah, Domini and Dubo, right? And the River Kings, Atkins gets it at center ice. He's trying to fight through some contact here. Mills gets it and dumps it back to Leopard. Cross ice to Capolo. All the way up to Cooper. He's got a little bit of space in front of him, and good back check. And number 23 there for the Blue Ox, Alston. And the River Kings collect the puck at central ice. Atkins gets it and dumps it back in behind the net. Mills has got it, looking for a centering pass, and dumps it down in behind the net. Mills has got it back, gets it over to Cooper, centering pass.
Ooh.
Atkins was out there, just was tied up and couldn't get enough on a shot to do anything with it, and the puck is gloved by Marchesi, and we have a stoppage of play with 1:39 left in the period. River Kings 4, Blue Ox 4. Shots, River Kings 31, Blue Ox 30, and we got a face-off here coming up to the glove side of Marchesi. And the River Kings, or Blue Ox, come away with that puck, get it back behind their net, and they're looking to get a puck up the center ice, and they get a puck, and they got a rush coming across the blue line. 92 with the chipped in, backhanded, deflected. Yildirim just got enough of that to deflect it wide.
Ooh. Potter gets hit up high by Mann, number 94 for the Blue Ox.
And the River Kings come away with it. Falkheid gets it out to Tricarico at center ice. He gets it to Potter, drops it back to Hill, to Falkheid. And the puck goes wide. Oh, deflected into the slot and unable to get a stick on it. Potter's got it, gets it across. Shot, Falkheid, rebound, Tricarico, Potter! Oh! Rebound, Tricarico pounded it, and then the loose puck came over to Potter, and he was able to bury it. And the virtually open net with 49.6 seconds left in the second period.
And the worst time for a team to give up a goal is within the first and last minutes of a period. That really gives the River Kings a little bit more momentum coming in towards this end of period and then up towards the third, as long as they do a good job keeping defense. But that was an excellent play by Tricarico to see Potter over on that blocker side of Marchesi, and then Potter on an excellent shot, just getting that right through that open area of the net.
And the face-off here, Tricarico's got it at center ice. Hill's got it, joined by Tricarico, looking, shot, just wide.
Here's number 24, Sebastian Potter.
And Leppert's got it now at center ice. 33 seconds left in the period. The Hill dumps it in down behind the net. And the puck comes out in front. Oh, loose puck in the slot, and nobody could get there for the River Kings. Capolo, the puck comes all the way back. 20 seconds left.
Capolo, the only River King in the zone.
So the Capolo tried hitting Potter at the blue line, and now Blue Ox have the puck down in the zone. Shot just deflected wide. Shot high, and that'll end the period.
What a period.
I would say so. So at the end of the second period, we have the River Kings 5, Blue Ox 4. Like I said, we'll see if we can stem the tide. The River Kings stem the tide of giving up those 3 goals, and they're able to come away with the goal in the last minute of the period to keep the lead.
Good lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of action going on. So we're going to step away for our WIRI listeners. You're going to go back to Don at the control board in the studios, and we'll be back in about 16 minutes or so for the third period. All right, welcome back to the Southwood County Rec Center for period number 3 of the Minnesota Blue Ox versus the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings. So, recap that busy second period here. We had River Kings scored a goal. River Kings scored a goal, number 15, Reese Mills, with the assist to Whitehead and Sowell. And the Blue Ox had a goal by Mann, assisted by Babb and Rosenberg. And another goal by Clark, assisted by Mark Abreu. And then another goal by Dylan Smith, assisted by Myers and Lamont. And the River Kings with 19-11, right at the end of the period, goal by Sebastian Potter with the assist to Tricarico and Falkide. So, 1-goal game going into the third period.
And as I said, right towards the end of that period, that the River Kings should be having a lot of momentum right now, coming off of a late goal. That really helps your team if you can score early or late within the first minute of the period.
Yeah, so we'll see if they can carry that momentum. The Blue Ox have the puck. Babb's got it, and he gets the puck intercepted by the River Kings there, and he collects it back and dumps it down in. Capolo's got it for the River Kings back behind the net. Gets it out to Leppert, intercepted at center ice by Babb, or by Abreu. He drops the puck back, nobody there for the Blue Ox, so Tricarico takes it and brings it across through neutral ice. Tries to get the puck across, shot. It looked like off the face, a backhand by Hill. I think it was off the face mask. Tricarico with the puck deflected out front, bouncing in front of the goalie.
Might have hit off of Shaner of the Blue Ox.
Yeah, Marchesi is able to make the save and glove the puck, and we have a stoppage with 19:16 left in the period. So we'll have a face-off here coming up in the River Kings offensive zone. Back to the River Kings going left to right across your radio dial. And Falkide's in the face-off circle for the River Kings. And the puck slides in back behind the net, and the Blue Ox are able to collect it. And Bowman deflects the puck for the River Kings, and they're able to hold the zone. And Bowman's got it back behind the net. The puck's loose back behind the net, and the River Kings and Blue Ox are trying to fight for it, and the Blue Ox come away with it. The Blue Ox get the puck back behind their net. LeJoy's going to go in and maybe try and do a little forecheck, but unable to connect, and the Blue Ox get the puck into the offensive zone. Trying a long cross ice pass, doesn't connect, and the puck deflects out in front of the net, and the River Kings collect it in the slot, and Capolo's got it in neutral ice, moving into the offensive zone, and we have an offsides call. Bowman was just in the zone just a little early.
Ever so slightly, just enough so that the ref was saying that's off.
You can't go in, you can't cross that blue line before the puck. All right, so face-off here just outside the blue line, won by the River Kings. Dubel's got it. He was thinking about dumping it, and he just decides to carry it in. He tries getting a puck across to Sol. Sol collects it down in the corner, fighting with one of the Blue Ox back there, gets it behind the net, and the Blue Ox are able to collect the puck and get it out of the zone. Abreu's got it now. He gets it across and the puck goes down along the boards.
Mills is hurting a little bit after he collided into the boards.
And the Blue Ox have the puck out at neutral ice right now.
I think it might be Mills' shoulder.
Touched up, so Yildirim gets the puck and dumps it out to Domini. Dubel down in the corner, fighting for the puck. Bagnoli's over there too, trying to break that free, and it's kind of just sitting there right now. Nobody's getting any upper hand on it.
Well, it must be moving a little bit. The ref hasn't blown the whistle yet.
Yep, so they're just holding it up against the boards. When you got a 1-goal lead, there's a lot of time left, 17:24 left in the period, and the puck's just sitting up, and centering pass intercepted by the River Kings, and just a little too much on that pass. Whitehead was just trying to bounce it off of the boards to get it up ahead, and he got too much on it, and icing is the call, and the face-off's going to come all the way back down into the River Kings defensive zone. 17:12 left in the period. River Kings 5, Blue Ox 4. And the face-off won by the River Kings. Leppert's got it back behind the net. And he gets buried into the boards, and the River Kings come away with the puck. And Atkins touches up at center ice, intercepted by the Blue Ox. And the Blue Ox come away with the puck and dump it down in behind the net. Yildirim comes out of his net again. And the puck's held in, tipped on goal by a River King. I've seen nothing. The red light came on, but I've seen no signal by the officials.
I think Yildirim had it covered, and the whistle was blown right before the light came on. And we'll see what the ref's getting here, if anything.
Oh, we got penalty taken. We're matching up penalties here. Let's see. So no goal.
And
so we'll see what they call. I didn't really see a signal for maybe roughing.
I think both players for roughing, but we'll
Cheney for the Blue Ox and Domini. Delay of game. Okay.
That's an interesting one.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that called matching, but the River Kings have the puck in, and Potter's got it. Shot, pad save, and the Blue Ox come away with it through neutral ice.
I mean, I would have called both for rough, going back to the penalty there.
So, well, and the puck comes out of the zone.
Falkide's being held by 70 for the Blue Ox.
And the ref's skating away from it. So, Blue Ox have the puck back behind their net. 16:07 left in the period, and the Blue Ox have the puck up. And Smith has it at center ice. He chips it ahead, and they bring it down in. I think that's Lamont for the Blue Ox. Now Cupolo comes away with it, coming up through center ice. He's got Dercarico in the slot. Falkide unable. Oh, just a little weak shot, but enough to make a pad save.
Got just enough of it to get on net.
And the Blue Ox come away with it. Rasa intercepted by Tricarico, gets it up to Bowman.
2-on-1.
He's got Tricarico. Oh, and the puck was lofted and he couldn't keep it on the ice. Ooh, there's a good shot by Tricarico. Bowman hits the side of the net and it deflects high, and Tricarico tries to hit a bouncing puck, misses, and the Blue Ox come away with it through neutral ice.
Baseball terms, that's strike one.
And puck tipped high into the
getting a high stick. Hit off the Blue Ox player, so we'll take it outside the zone.
Yep, face-off coming outside the zone with 15:08 left in the period. 25 seconds left on the matching penalties. And we're playing 4-on-4. So they matched those up, playing 4-on-4. So face-off outside the blue line of the Riverkings defensive zone, won by the Riverkings. Hill back to Capolo. He's got Bowman and Leopard out there with him. And Bowman's got it, brings it into the zone. Dumps it down in behind the net. Hill gives chase. Hill comes away with it. And puck right just out front. The puck bounced off of a
Blue
Ox player, and somehow or another did not go into the net. So the Blue Ox have the puck in the slot, and the Riverkings are able to deflect it back behind the net. So Capolo's over there right now trying to get pestered by the Blue Ox, and the Blue Ox come away with it. Tries a centering pass, bouncing puck goes over to the sideball, and Falkheid's got it, and drop pass back to Bowman across to Capolo, and the puck comes back to Leopard in the zone, and trying to catch the Blue Ox on the change. Bowman's got it. Check just wide. Had Hill in the slot, and Hill, Marchesi just got a piece of that one, and it just went wide. So the puck comes back out to neutral ice. Capolo's got it there, bounces it over to Hill, and he slaps it in, and on net, and Marchesi with the save. Falkheid dumps the player into the thing and takes the official out with the check, but the puck is sliding through out to neutral ice. Leopard's got it for the Riverkings. Shot! Post! He rings the post. Just went high glove side. Just missed. Shot! Another post!
The same post! Riverkings are seeing something that they like in Marchesi. Marchesi.
Well, that's
a game, isn't it? Parcheesi,
that's the game. So puck comes all the way in and goes on Marchesi with the save. And 13-10 left. Abreo's got it, and he's one-on-one with Capolo. Head of steam, comes in all the way around the front, and Yildirim stayed with it, and the puck slides back behind, and save. Puck came out front and save. Blue Ox are turning up the heat here a little bit, and the Riverkings are able to come away with it. Leopard's got it at neutral ice, gets it over to LaJoie. He's trying to slide in, centering pass, puck's there!
It's it! Hills! Slid right between the goalie's legs and just trickled right into the net.
It wasn't the hardest shot in the world, but this pass comes sliding through, and Mills is just able to poke it towards the net and slides right underneath the pad. That is an insurance goal, and that's a little bit of cushion.
And that's something the Riverkings really needed right now. Being up one, it's good, but it's not good enough. And two, you get that little bit of insurance. But as they say, the 2-goal lead's probably the worst lead in hockey.
Yep. 12 minutes, 12:34 left in the period, so there's a lot of hockey left to be played. But 6-4 Riverkings. Riverkings with the puck. Medved with a kick save by Marchesi.
Puck stuck up right between the net and the stanchion on the outside.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Free souvenir for a little Wisconsin Rapid.
Somebody'll get that. So face-off here is going to 12:22 left in the period. All of a sudden the shots on goal. Riverkings 45-33. They've turned up the offensive pressure. So face-off here to the stick side of Marchesi. Bagnoli wins it over into the corner, but the Blue Ox collect the puck and are able to dump it out of the zone. Medved's got it for the River Kings. Gets it to Domini.
72 falls.
Domini looking, shot just high and over the net. Shot deflected back behind. That's Bagnoli's giving chase there. Medved holds the zone and the puck comes out of the zone. Offside. Oh, he's calling offside.
It was close. I think you go either way. That's fine. Mayville giving a little laugh at it with the ref there for a second.
Yep. So face-off's going to be outside the blue line. Potter in the face-off circle. 11:54. One back to Capolo in neutral ice, and he's going to bounce it into the zone off of a Blue Ox player. Potter gives chase in the corner, and poke checked away by Tricarico, looking for a shot. Post!
Looks like he was trying to bank it in off the Blue Ox goalie.
The River Kings are ringing the bells here, but they doesn't go up on the scoreboard. So the River Kings collect the puck at the blue line. Tricarico's got it, dumps it through neutral ice. Potter giving chase, nifty little move to get past the defenseman, and has the puck. Centering pass. Tricarico was there, but intercepted by the Blue Ox. Blue Ox coming back across the blue line the other way into their offensive zone, looking for a centering pass. Pestered by Leppert, dumps it back behind the net to number 24 for the Blue Ox. Potter, number 24 for the River Kings, pesters him. And the Blue Ox have the puck and circle it back around behind the net. Barosa's got it to Smith. Shot, good pad save by Yildirim. That puck was deflected out front. River Kings and Blue Ox fighting for it back behind the net right now. Potter comes away with it for the River Kings, being really pestered, but he able to not clear it out of the zone. So he gets across the red line and dumps it down in, and he's gonna get a change. He gets to take a little rest on the bench. So Tricarico coming off the ice too. So Cooper, Capolo, McNeish, Leppert, and Hill out there for the River Kings, and they take the puck away coming across through neutral ice. And the River Kings are dumped down into the zone. The puck sliding loose.
River Kings benched and like that hit on McNeish.
And bouncing puck coming in on Yildirim, and he gloves the puck and stoppage of play with 10:05 left in the period. River Kings 6, Blue Ox 4, and stoppage of play. We'll have a face-off here coming up to the glove side of Yildirim.
Well, action's picked up a little bit since the start of this period.
Shot, kick save by Yildirim. River Kings are able to clear the zone. And the Blue Ox collect the puck, bring it back in. Falkheid blocks the pass from going through the slot, and he collects the puck and circles around behind the net. Gets it over to Whitehead. Whitehead chips it up. Oh, Cooper's got it. He's got McNeish with him. Shot, rebound out there. Puck still loose and covered up by Marchesi with 9:35 left in the period. If you're keeping track of standings or anything like that with the Premier Division, the Steele County Blades are beating Asante, and Asante is only 4 points behind the River Kings, so that would help the River Kings as far as playoff positioning, give them a little breathing room, but they still want to take care of business here. Face-off won by the Blue Ox, cycled around and out to neutral ice. Abreu's got it. And the River Kings Leppert collects it back behind the net. Shot bounced off out to center ice. Domini giving chase for the River Kings, and the Blue Ox collect it and get it out to center ice. Leppert intercepts that pass at the red line and backhands it in. Atkins in the face-off circle. Short angle. Oh, just missed Domini on a pass. Domini was all by himself in the slot. And the Capolo gets delay. I think they're
calling it offsides.
Call offsides. I didn't think that puck came all the way out, but
it was close. Might have had a little bit of help from the Blue Ox players calling it off.
Yeah, they were a lot closer to it than the official because it was right in front of their bench. So, face off here. Bagnoli's looking to fight for it, and the Blue Ox come away with the puck all the way up the center ice. Trying to do a little nifty move, centering pass, goal!
Durham's arguing that the net was off when he pushed.
That was a beautiful centering pass. And I think that is that Abreu. Yep, that's his second goal of the night. Tightens things up with 8:49 left in the period. Riverkings 6, Blue Ox 5. So you got to come up with an answer again if you want to get that insurance goal back on the board if you're the Riverkings. So that was a harmless looking play to begin with, but it was just a little almost between the legs pass, and it gets out to, ends up in the back of the net and face off at center ice. Falkheid. Here's Abreu, the goal scorer, comes in and with a head of steam in trying to cycle around, looking for a centering pass, gets it out to the post and stoppage of play, and the net came off the moorings.
Riley and Liebers. Clark.
They're giving the goal to number 17, Jamison Clark.
11-11.
And the net seems to be having a hard time staying still tonight on both sides.
Yep. So face-off here coming up to the stick side of Yield Durham. 8:39 left in the period. Won by the and score. Won by the Blue Ox, number 11. Barry's won Lubers. And we are tied just like that. Loose puck. Been a lot of loose pucks tonight, and the Blue Ox have been beating the Riverkings to some of those. So, well, we had an 8-minute and 36-second game. It goes from 60 minutes down to 8:36. We're tied, and the face-off won by the Blue Ox. So, equal on the board here. The Riverkings got to find a way to stem the tide and get the momentum back. The puck comes out to neutral ice. And the Blue Ox have the puck and they're offsides.
Minnesota's fifth goal was scored by number 71, Abrego, assisted by 18-11. Minnesota's fifth goal, 71 from 18-11.
After the play, Clark was holding on to Medved's stick, and Medved just gave him a little shove, and the net came off. So we will see what this.
So face-off coming outside the zone. So tied at 6, 8:16 left in the period. Rosa's got it, and he dumps it all the way down in. Puck bounces out into the face-off circle, and Potter's got it and dumps it out to neutral ice. Picked off by Hill, 2-on-1. Tricarico, see if they can get it back to him. Nope. Good play by number 4 for the Blue Ox. Myers with the block. Hill's got it for the Riverkings. Centering pass, couldn't get it to Tricarico. Intercepted by the Blue Ox. Cheney's got it, and he's skating in, looking for a centering pass. Deflected down by Medved down behind the net. But Cheney's still got it, and he gets it over to Clark. Blue Ox collect it, looking to hold it in the zone, but the Riverkings are able to clear. And Mayville's going to collect it for the Riverkings. Gets a touch up by Potter, he dumps it down into the zone. Collected behind the net by the Blue Ox number 5. And he's coming up through that. And the puck deflects off a skate, and Potter's got it at neutral ice, coming back the other way for Mills. Looking for a shot, just wide. Oh, nifty little toe drag, but he couldn't quite find the net. So, Blue Ox have the puck coming up into the zone. And the Riverkings are getting some changes. The Blue Ox have the puck out and dump it out to neutral ice. 6:43 left in the period. Blue Ox have it. Chip just high and wide, and we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Riverkings. So the Blue Ox are going to get an extra attacker out on the ice, touched up by Falkheid, and looks like 2 minutes, looks like interference. Leopard. The Blue Ox don't slash. I saw the crossed arms, but
Saw the crossed arms, a slash. Leopard.
Leopard's kind of like whatever. But the Blue Ox almost had a goal there. They chipped that puck, and it was just high and wide. So face-off coming up here is stick side of Yildirim, and the Blue Ox win the face-off, get it out to the point, get up to the blue line at the center ice. Shot deflected
Blocked
high
by
into the
McNeish.
netting.
Good block by Hogan McNeish there. That shot looked like it was rising too, so if he didn't get that, I think that might have tried going top shelf.
Yep, so 6:20 left in the period, tied at 6. Blue Ox win the face-off. They got a minute and 46 seconds left on the power play. Boy, you got to try and figure out a way to kill this one off. Shot, bouncing puck out in the top of the slot. Good save by Yildirim. I don't think he saw it, but it hit him in the chest. And
net comes off
net
again.
came off the moorings again. So a
Get a
minute
little
35.
water on that, on those posts, make them stick.
Yeah, a minute 35 left in the penalty. 6:04 left in the period. Tied at 6. Face off here to Yildirim's glove side. Cooper in the face-off circle for the Riverkings, won by the Blue Ox. Comes across to Barossa and comes out top to Lamont. Over to Myers. They're circling around with it. Lamont's got it, top of the face-off circle. Myers has got it back to Lamont down low now. Good save by Yildirim.
Excellent push across. He did a nice hard push off that right leg, slid over.
Yep, the pass went all the way across to the top of the face-off circle on the far side, and he slid across. Able to make the save and stoppage of play with 5:45 left in the period, minute 15 left on the penalty. Face-off won by the Riverkings, cleared out by Bagnoli. Bagnoli just drew a penalty. 2-minute interference.
Smart play by Bagnoli.
Bagnoli is really trying to jack him up. He's trying to be a spark plug and get a little fire lit underneath the Riverkings bench.
Trying to fire up the bench a little bit.
Yep.
Excellent draw though. That gives a minute and 8 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and then Riverkings will get a power play off of that. So very smart move by him.
Yep. 5:37 left in the period. Face-off Potter in the face-off circle for the Riverkings. Gets it out to the point of Falkite, over to Capolo, looking for a shot. Shot, save. Tried going 5-hole and
Tried going to that blocker side right above the pad. That little bit of area is tough for a goalie. That's an excellent place shot by Kupalo, but a better save by Marchese.
Yep. Saw it all the way. There was no block. So Potter in the face-off circle. Blue Ox are able to come away with it and circle around behind their net. 5:26 left in the period. 54 seconds left from the Riverkings penalty before they have a short face-off or a short power play. Yildirim dumps the puck back around behind the net, and the Blue Ox have a player in the slot, but they couldn't get the puck to him. So the Blue Ox right now dumping the puck down in. They've got it in their offensive zone. Riverkings are able to collect, get it out to Potter.
2-on-1 developing.
2-on-1. See if Potter can come up with a shot. Oh, blocker or a pad save. So the Blue Ox come back. Sheriff's coming back the other way. Shot high. Puck bounces off the net. Capolo comes away with it and tries to get it all the way up ice. Intercepted by the Blue Ox at center ice. Skating in, have somebody in the slot, back to the point, shot, ooh, just wide. Blue Ox collect the puck, 2 seconds, 1 second. Wisconsin Rapids is on the power play now, but the Blue Ox have the puck in their defensive zone, or in their offensive zone, so they're going to try and collect it here. Capolo collects it. Riverkings are on the power play for 38 seconds, and they collect the puck and are able to bring it up through neutral ice. Potter brings it across the blue line, looking to collect the puck and hold his own. Bowman's got it now, looking for a centering pass. He's got Hill in the slot. Capolo out at the point. He brings it out to Capolo. And he's got across to Tricarico and couldn't quite. The puck bounced a little bit and he couldn't get it on squared up. There's another one.
Trying from
Jericho.
Ovechkin's wheelhouse.
Shot out in front, loose puck.
Still loose.
Still loose, looking who gets it. Shot.
Oh, almost hits off a Potter and in.
So both teams full strength. Puck there, shot out front, cleared. Oh, and all the way down. So we have icing is the call.
I think it might have hit off one of the Blue Ox players and went right into the pads of Marchesi.
That was a really fast and furious scoring chance there for the Riverkings. They had 3 or 4 really good shots from point blank range and couldn't get anything past Marchesi.
Riverkings getting a lot of offensive pressure here. We'll see what happens with this face-off.
3:26 left in the period. Still tied at 6. Riverkings win the face-off. Even strength right now. Capolo
Called it off.
They call it offside, so the touch up by LaJoy, and we're going to have a face-off coming outside the zone.
Again, a couple questionable offsides calls, but
so the whole puck has to come across the blue line, right?
I believe so, yes. The whole puck has to, or a majority of the puck has to cross that blue line.
Whistle, stoppage of play. Someone
jumped
cheating a little bit. Yeah. Cheating on the drop of the puck. So Falkite in the face-off circle for the Riverkings. I don't see the number for the Blue Ox. So they're holding up the face-off here for a little bit. And face-off won by the Riverkings. Leppert's got it at center ice. He gets it across to Capolo. All the way across, tipped in by the Blue Ox. Falkite giving chase back behind the net. And Blue Ox player loses a stick. Yeah. LaJoy collects it. Falkite's got it in top of the slot. Shot. Saved by Marchesi, and he hangs on with 2:56 left in the period. Riverkings shots on goal 55, Blue Ox 42. 2:56 left in the period. Got to find a way to put next. You're going to think. I'm not even going to say next goal wins because they've been. Seems like every time somebody scores, somebody else answers. Shot deflected back behind the net. Potter's got it for the Riverkings. Gets it out to Leppert at the point. Back to Potter. Looking for a spot. Capolo can't hold the zone. The puck comes out to neutral ice.
That puck jumped up on Capolo a little bit.
The turnover, top of the slot, 2 on nobody. And good back check by Leppert. The Riverkings coughed that puck up. Bad turnover. I'm going to call it a bad turnover. So Blue Ox have the puck now. Myers has got it, dumps it down into the corner. And shot, saved Yildirim, and the puck comes all the way out of the zone.
Hits off the skate of the ref.
Yeah, otherwise I think Riverking or Blue Ox have it. Shot just wide. Lamont just missed. So the puck comes all the way back around. Yildirim leaves it for Leppert. Leppert gets dumped on his butt. Potter chips it up the hill. Hill gets it up to center ice, but the puck bounces over Tricarico's stick and the Blue Ox collect it. 1:45 left in the period. Blue Ox have the puck coming into the zone. Shot wide. Lamont's got it for the Blue Ox. Centering pass. Gordon all by himself in the slot. They come in from that backside, and the Riverkings aren't picking that up, so Gordon's back behind the net. Leppert's got it for the Riverkings, chips it ahead to Mills. He's looking for a slot. Tricarico's got it, brings it into the zone. He's trying to fight down into the corner. He's got Mills in the slot if he can get it to him. Centering pass, nobody there. Blue Ox intercept. 1:10 left in the period. Abreu's got it. He comes across, head of steam, comes across, save Yildirim, and he covers it up. Holy cow, Abreu with a really good push across, a slid all the way across. Yildirim stayed with it, kept it out of the back of the net. 1:03 left in the period.
And we get to breathe for a second.
Still at 6-6.
Blue Hawks have done a good job getting a lot of offensive pressure, keeping that puck into the zone, getting shots on. River Kings need to, again,
time to dig deep. Defensive zone face-off here. Falkide wins it to Capolo, and he's going to bounce it off the glass and gets it out of the zone. 1 minute and left in the period. Mills forechecking, held in by Bowman. See if he can get something here. Shot, rebound. Falkide shot, rebound, and the Blue Hawks are able to clear it out of the slot. 43 seconds and counting left in the period. The River Kings collect the puck. Capolo's got it back in the defensive end. Gets it up to Mills, loose at center ice, and the Blue Hawks are able to collect the puck. 29 seconds left. Puck at center ice. And the River Kings are able to collect the Whitehead with it. Gets it up to the Capolo, over to Capolo. Bounces it to Falkide. Capolo trying to hold it in, dumps it in, 12 seconds left. See if we can get one shot off here. Centering pass out.
Kept by Whitehead.
Kept by Whitehead. 5, 4, 3, and we're going to overtime, folks. Couldn't get that last shot off. So, tied at 6. We get bonus hockey tonight, everybody. 0 on the time slot, but 6-6 on the scoreboard. The River Kings are going to be going from our right to our left. If you're looking at your radio dial, and we're looking at it here in the ice. We've got Falkide, Hill, and Capolo are out there on the ice for the River Kings. Lubers, Abreu, and Abreu out there.
Yeah,
I'm thinking they're brothers, so they probably
tough for us to announce here.
Yeah, played out there. So the Blue Hawks win the face-off. 21 Abreu's got it, gets it up to 71 Abreu, comes into the zone. Puck comes across, circles around, looking for a centering pass. The River Kings caught, shot, save, Yildirim.
Good patience by Yildirim to wait it out and get that save right into his chest.
They had two River Kings were kind of chasing the puck there a little bit. They
kind of both got caught up in each other. Number 21, Ewan Hill, and Tobias Falkide were kind of caught up.
So Falkide's in the face-off circle, face-off, puck loose. Abreu, good poke check by Falkide to take the puck, and he gets it out to neutral ice. And he's got Hill with him. Hill collects the puck, being pestered by Abreu, and coughs up the puck, and Abreu, the 71's got it, brings the puck up, and Capolo and the Blue Hawks get a change in, and looked like he was holding Capolo's stick there for a little bit, but the Blue Hawks were able to get a full change, and the River Kings have not been able to get a change out. They're going to real quick. Tricarico gets out there, and the Blue Hawks have the puck, and a good stick by Capolo. So Hill's out there, Tricarico's out there. That's the fresh legs. So puck and the Blue Hawks have the puck in the offensive zone. For them, they dump it down behind the net. And they circle it around. Tricarico is going to have the puck. It's going to come all the way out.
Hill,
Tricarico, yep. Hill gets it, and Potter's going to get fresh legs out on the ice. They've got a 3-on-2 coming up. And Tricarico's able to get back in the play. Fan on the shot.
Yildirim comes out of the net.
Yildirim came out of the net.
Potter is
down. I don't know if he caught a stick.
Got a stick up high or a hit up high. And then the Blue Hawks scratches chirp down at him.
So
Falkide comes back out for the River Kings.
Yep, 3:16 left in the period, left in the overtime. In the overtime, first goal wins. So
let's see.
Face off here to the glove side of Yildirim.
Tricarico, Falkide, and Bowman for the River Kings out right now.
Puck comes, Tricarico gets it. Falkide pins it up against the boards, trying to get it up to Bowman. He gets it out to Tricarico, and the River Kings get through neutral ice. Bowman Tricarico leaves it for Bowman. Shot just deflected wide. Falkide holds holds the zone, and the Blue Ox are able to collect the puck, and the River Kings retreat. So 2:48 left in the period, trying to bounce it all the way up. Myers coming through.
Long stretch pass.
He lost the stick.
Here we go.
Tricarico.
3-on-2 developing here.
Across. Oh, just got a glove save. It was a really good pass across to the face-off circle, and Tricarico just denied by Marchesi. That was
That's
destined
an excellent
for
glove save.
That was a really good glove save. He didn't totally glove it, but got enough of it to deflect it up and out of play. Face-off here coming up with 2:34 left in the overtime period to the glove side of Marchesi, and Tricarico's in the face-off circle with Abreu.
Both Abreu's out there
and
for the
Tricarico
Hawks.
to Bowman, top, no, blocked. Bowman had the.
Tricarico
no, he got
slips.
slips, and there's two. Oh, and the puck is coming all the way. It's a breakaway goal, and the Abreu buries it, number 71. Buries it in overtime. The River Kings, the puck bounced loose, and Abreu had a breakaway. There was no defense back to help Yildirim, and he goes top shelf with it, and the Blue Ox come away with the 7-6 win. River Kings had 60 shots on goal, but the number that counts is the seven goals for the Blue Ox, 6 goals for the River Kings.
Abreu, 71 unassisted.
That's a hat trick for him. So that's going to leave a sour taste in the mouth of the River Kings. You know that. We'll see how they rebound back tomorrow night. Short turnaround, 3:30 game tomorrow afternoon.
Well, River Kings still pick up 1 point, so that keeps their point streak alive, but obviously would have liked to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and I think if we can take a look here, and Steele County beat Asante, so
that's a 5-point lead for the River Kings in the standings.
Yep, so a little bit more breathing room, even though you take the loss here tonight. So, well, with that, I think we are going to thank all the fans that support the team here, and like to thank the sponsors, Billet Families, Hockey Mom and Dads that help make all this possible. Thank you to those of you at home that joined us for tonight's broadcast. Great effort by the River Kings tonight, but to come up short on the scoreboard by the overtime loss of 6, River Kings 6, Blue Ox 7. So for Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, Hockey TV, and Civic Media, and 105.5 WRCM, thanks to producer Art Napgezek, technical director Matt Fillmore, WRCM Studios, Don Cheeseborough, cameraman Zach tonight, Ben on color. I'm Mark Lochner. If you can join us tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, that's the next game right back here against the Blue Ox. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.